need your assistance to follow that case up. As a victim, we need to sit down and do some follow-up, and we need some descriptions as best we can, or the equipment, and so we can do a follow-up. Where we need you,
yes,
as a victim to help us. But he and Lieutenant Pedersen was here. I was trying to explain that to him, and he just got up and said he was going to get a lawyer, and that's fine. But so we took it as he no longer wanted our assistance to help him follow up. I didn't call at 11 o'clock. The only reason I called you and Mr. Etienne was to sit down and try to assist. And try to help. Like we do everybody. I do not turn anyone down from seeing me. I never have. I never will. We treat everyone fairly. I'm a firm believer in that. I treat everyone fairly. To do a case, Lieutenant Pedersen's over our detective division. Detective Hesse tried to speak with Mr. Etienne earlier this morning and really couldn't get anywhere with him, but he's the detective. We take a report, and a report you're referring, and I gave him that report. That's why I had it, and it was done yesterday's date at 4 or 5 o'clock. But a report is done, and then there's follow-up. So if there's discrepancies that you feel were done in the report, that doesn't mean it can't be redone. You know, it can't be the end result is what we're looking for.
So it has to be redone. But
I didn't say that. What I'm saying is that you're not the first person that's come and said, you know, I'd like to add more to this, or I want it to be more accurate. And we do supplements and we do follow-ups, but we need you for that. If you're not willing to help us, then we're stopped. We're stuck. That's all I'm saying. And we need your assistance. That's all I have to. That's all I say, and I'm trying to help you.
Okay. I hear that you're saying that you're trying to help me. But, sir, you see all of the names that are behind on this board that you have up underneath you?
It's called our organization.
Yes, sir. The ones that are supposed to be protecting and serving before it ever gets to you?
All of them.
Okay. The ones that are supposed to be protecting and serving, which is all of them according to you, that are supposed to be doing their jobs correctly, it wouldn't have gotten this far if they could do their jobs correctly. Point blank, period. That means sit down and actually treat... Wait a second. No, that's what I know. You're supposed to do your job correctly, unless you want to be terminated, or unless you want to be put on the spot for termination.
What can I do for you in that regard?
No, sir. Let me finish what I was saying. Okay. But because your officer did not come out, now you're telling us that you have to further help us because, like, if we need it to be more accurate, the actual report to be more accurate, it could have been as accurate as day if he had actually sat there and took out a pen or a report or something to put out the report or put the report on to document it for it to be accurate. Did I get that treatment? No, I did not. Okay. So when he's trying to come up with stuff on the top of his head and he's making it seem like, oh, I'm the one who was guilty. No, I've been left. No. In the report, it seemed like you're throwing me up underneath the bus for another case, which has nothing to do with him. So, after he spoke to my landlord...
He's throwing me under the bus, man.
No, sir, you weren't there. That's what it is in the report. I'm looking at my report. I looked at the report that Daryl Rivers actually just...
Mr. Etienne.
I looked at the report, sir, and what I read was throwing me underneath the bus in another case. Like I said, sir, I get what you're saying or whatever, you disagree, but, I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Yes, ma'am.
And the proof is in your report.
Will you help us do our job? And let us follow this up.
Why?
We do all cases.
Okay, my question is right here.
The case went to the detective division. That's why Detective Hesse called Mr. Etienne.
It went to the detective.
Make any headway with him. We are trying. That's why I called. I want to sit down and explain to you the process and that we're here to follow up your case. Now we can't guarantee any results, but we're here to follow up your case, and that's what we do with many cases.
Sir, you're trying to get straight to the point of the case, but can you hear my complaint, sir, first, before you get to the case and to solving the case?
No problem.
Because this is where, because when I call the police, I expect you guys to hear my complaint and jot it down.
Right.
That's not what happened.
I understand.
So what is going to happen? No. So what's going to happen? What are the consequences of that? Because that's what's supposed to happen, correct or incorrect? Right. When I ask, hey, I need somebody to come and witness this and I need a report done.
And one was done.
No. One was done when? I needed it done with me.
Afternoon.
Like, I needed him to be jotting down the stuff so that he wasn't making any errors.
We do the same for everybody, ma'am.
Yeah?
He left the scene there and created a report.
He left the scene, and that's what he's...
Yes, ma'am.
He didn't take any of my information down. To the point where like, he took down the stuff that, I didn't see him take out any papers. So what it was, he's sitting there trying to remember what he heard or what he thought he heard, and he's messing things up in the report. Which I feel like, okay, if you're there...
The date was yesterday, and it was
the date and time is not the only thing that happened, sir.
But that's when he did the report, the same day that you called him.
The same day, but he's still getting stuff wrong. Had he had a pencil and a pen present when I was actually talking and telling him, hey, listen, I need a report done. Sir, please don't interrupt me. I gave you the liberty of talking without interrupting. Give me the liberty of talking as well, sir.
Same from you, ma'am.
Yes, and I will give you your chance to turn, but you keep on interrupting me.
I'm trying to explain to you what we do and how we do things.
You're trying to explain to me how your staff is supposed to do things, and sometimes don't do their jobs correctly.
Do you want to? That's what we were trying to get from Mr. Etienne. He wanted to make complaints. Do you want